Still not there yet. Wait, I was going this way. But I am an apprentice in restoration. A lot of trolls. Whoa! That is some serious beating. Oh, did I pick up another bone or something? Bone. Save. Salve Regina. We're going back. It's nice to see that this is completely different from Skyrim. I especially love the fact I don't have to worry about freaking mountains all over the place. And dragons aren't going to be in this game. Because in this game, the dragons are pretty much extinct. Empty clams. Okay, thanks. Oh. Mud crabs will swim out to get you. Is that Nernroot? That's totally and utterly Nernroot. I gotta go deliver this to the guy. To deliver it! Where are you? Don't be in the water, man. Oh, I can swing. Alright, cool. Well, you're dead anyway. No, not quick save. Motherfucker. Get rid of that. Yes! Save over that. There you go. I just don't like having too many quick saves. It's disgusting. I like tidy. I'm going to laugh again at stupidity on the internet. Because everybody on the internet makes it seem as though the Switch 2 is like a PlayStation 4. No, the Switch 2... And I'm going to keep telling you this, I'm going to keep repeating myself. When it's docked, is a current generation console. It can play current generation console games, and even games that were meant for future generations. It's up to the company to be able to optimize it for both portable and docked. This is not a matter for debate, but it's so funny because they make a big deal about how the Switch 2 is, you know, how can it play Elden Ring and everything? Elden Ring apparently was on the PlayStation 4. I'm pretty sure it can work perfectly fine on the Switch 2. But they showed Stellar Blade, and Shift Up is not really doing any kind of affiliations. Like, From Software is more or less becoming a partner of the Switch 2 or Nintendo. Shift Up just is releasing this game, and maybe they'll release their apparent DEI second version. But they showed the results of Shift Up's work for the translation. Now that's a PlayStation 5 game. And it, according to the ad, is running perfectly fine and looks perfectly fine. In fact, I was watching someone play Devil May Cry 5 on PC, and it looks and runs much better. Not even a little better. Much better on the Switch 2. So, what's your point? Your point is you're an idiot. Do I want to do this? Oh, that's right, because I'm a sinner. Because I killed somebody. I don't know who it was. Typically, you'd want to take credit for something, but I can't because I don't know who it was. Like, you killed someone. Yeah, I guess I did. Thanks. You know, what am I going to do? I didn't mean it. I don't think I did. Typically, they attack me first. Typically, they attack me and I don't know where the hell they are. I killed someone. I think I killed someone. We're going to... What, Memorial Day Cave? Where are we going to again? We are going to... Bravil. So I love any word that has letters B-R-A at the beginning of them. So, we gotta go here. We gotta find this guy. I discovered Memorial Day Cave. Too bad it's Labor Day that's coming up. Oh, I can feel the fall is happening. Oh, no. I don't want fall yet. You know, it's so sad because really June, July, they went ridiculously slow. Like, July felt like it was 10 years ago. And yet August, it's like not even here anymore. It's just, I have no, and you don't even recognize, I guess because I had so much happening in August, like I had the release of Lies of P, I had this soon after. So that could be most of it, but holy mother of heaven, it was like, wait, August is over already? And now Elden Ring's coming out on Friday. And I've seen, they recorded footage of someone playing it off a TV. And it looked incredible. So I'm going, yeah, it's going to be fine. Like the idea that, well, it's not going to run well. I'm watching someone record from a camcorder or webcam off the TV. Like, why wouldn't it run? There go my shin bones again. Oh, hello there. Oh, you don't want to attack? All right, I got you. Empty? You're empty. So are you. It's all garbage. Ooh, lockpick. You don't even have a lockpick? You little douchebag. What am I at? 60. Wow, that's my highest leveled ability right there. 75 we get to expert and and 100 is master. Ah, never. You know what you have to say whenever you say the word master? The force is with us, Master Sidious. I'll never forget when I first saw... Get out of here. Because I knew Star Wars inside and out, and I knew it was just garbage. And people that keep trying to tell me that, oh, the original series was great. Dude, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. In fact, when the board was first shown New Hope, they were going, we can't release this trash. It was terrible. Yeah, I mean, there was a nice innocence to it that kind of like won people over, especially considering what they were producing back then. In that neo-hippie, so-called liberal age that will not end here in the United States, it only gets worse. But, like, you can tell legitimate stories without having to show 16-year-olds trying to have sex. Like, it's just the United States. And the United States tries to act like it's so much more pious than everybody else. Because, you know, marital age is 18 and up. Okay, and then you have a movie where a bunch of 20-year-olds playing 15-year-olds are trying to get laid. That makes sense to me. But... when I watched the original trilogy, I was going, man, this shit sucks. This is boring as hell. Because there was nothing to it. It was the same story you'd seen 1,000 times. And the only justification was, yeah, but that scene in Empire. And you see all these people that are apparently Star Wars fans, and all they can tell you is, oh, that scene in Empire. And maybe a little bit about A New Hope. But I mean, when a young woman who claims that she's a huge Star Wars fan is explaining or describing Luke Skywalker's... The one that never gave up. I'm going, never gave up. His entire fucking so-called Jedi training was him giving up. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean he never gave up? He wasn't this young, hard-working, hard... No, he was a pussy that got everything handed to him, and he sucked at it. But that's not even the point of the story. The point of the story was about the fallen rise of the main hero, which was Anakin Skywalker. That was the point of the story. It was to move forward and not look back. That's the whole point of that series. So when I saw the first one, I was just blown away. I'm like, holy shit. First off, we got real Jedi, which is all anyone cares about. That's the differentiation between Star Wars and anything else. And then after that, it was this incredibly in-depth and brilliant tale about how the Dark Lord of the Sith manipulated the entire Republic into putting him in charge, specifically because he sets up this whole like trade dispute. How do you get politicians to move? Mess with their money. It was brilliant. And the way that he connived, the way he seduced Padme and everything and do what he wanted and shit like that, it was just absolutely incredible. But, yes. People didn't like it for reasons that made very little sense to me. The whole Mary Sue thing with Anakin, he's perfect. I'm going, I don't know what Anakin you're talking about. But when it came down to that one, I figured, all right, listen, I'm going to give you, and it's not true, but I'm going to give you.
Fair deal here.
Hi, baby. I got a fair deal for you.
What can
My butt and your butt.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
You can interest me in your undergarments. Let me see. But I want a lady wearing her undergarments. A real lady would go, you beast, and smack you across the face if you said that. Yeah, do you have any lockpicks? Well, that sucks. Can I sell anything to you? Do you have anything to sell to you? Why am I not wearing that? I find a bone. Why did I pick that up? Got a bone to pick with you. So I was going, whatever. You're stupid and your concepts make no sense. But if that's how you feel, I could sort of see it again. When people were talking shit about Attack of the Clones, I was saying, all right, you guys got friggin' mental issues. You seriously do. How do you not like that movie? It makes no sense. Ignoring the fact that it's a good movie, like it's a legitimately good film, especially for the United States.
Thank you. Come again.
I'll come all day if you want. Alrighty. Somebody is just nasty. Don't worry. Not gonna steal. Because you have this story of how the Dark Lord of the Sith sets up this whole thing where his apprentice has this separatist movement just to begin a war where he can reduce the separatists to nothing with his clones and take over the... It's just so freaking brilliant in every way. I know when people tried the whole the mystery was stupid. Okay, so Obi-Wan Kenobi finds out that a bounty hunter sent to kill Senator Amidala.
Evening. How do you do?
Well,
I'm Tadros
better now.
Hayes, Smith of the Breville Fighters Guild chapter and trainer for armorers. There's a lot of adventuring action from here south to Blackwood, and everyone comes to me with their gear. Goodbye.
Hi, baby. Where is the Guildmaster? It's not you. And of course the lightsaber duels were phenomenal. Like everything, though, the whole espionage. But what I'm saying is that you find out. Is that Nernroot? You find out that the Dark Lord of the Sith has his apprentice start the separatist movement and then start this war and everything. And you're going, man, that's brilliant. But then at the same time, he's still lusting over the power of Anakin Skywalker. And you're going, well, that might cause a problem. The way they represented with this lightsaber duels, the lightsaber duels were incredible. I remember I was watching a guy who was apparently a master swordsman or duelist. And he was talking about or critiquing the lightsaber duels. That is Nernroot. What is Nernroot doing here? And he was saying how the Obi-Wan Kenobi one with Darth Maul, which apparently was slowed down, he was saying was just fundamentally brilliant. And the Dooku one with Anakin, he thought was cinematic, like perfection. I can take that, right? And it was. Just the way it was filmed, everything about it was just cinematic perfection. If you don't like that because of your own personal fucking issues, that's your own personal fucking issue. But that's cinematic. That's what cinematography is. You're telling a story in the context. It's not, hey, look, the Batmobile looked really cool in that dark. That doesn't mean anything. What's the story being told? The Batmobile can jump shit? Like, yeah, okay, that's fantastic. But you're telling the story of how you have the passing of the torch from the one Sith Lord to the next one. And in this one, the Sith Lord, nothing said after
Marsh has become more dangerous
after
than ever.
brave of you, boy, but I thought you learned your lesson. Like that's yeah, I am a slow learner. Like that's the last thing said.
You hear any word about Kudai's friend?
That's
She's
it.
offering a generous reward,
And
so hopefully
it was
someone will
just
show up and
brilliant. And of course, Yoda fighting was incredible.
Kudai is
but-
a member of Braville's Mages Guild.
It was so good, and then
The
people
word
were
out
saying,
that
"Oh, that
a
was
friend of hers
terrible." That
went
was. I
missing.
mean, I'm like, what
She's
the hell
offered a
movies do you
reward, but
watch?
As far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer.
When Revenge of the Sith came out, I'm like, all right, that's the best movie Hollywood has made in years, like decade. Like you can't say anything about that movie at all. You just can't. And people still talk shit. I mean, like you guys are fucking idiots. You don't know anything about films.
No wonder.
You think the original series. Meanwhile, the first one of the original series got some, joyful praise. Empire Strikes Back, the original Star Wars fans didn't like Empire Strikes Back. And it got mixed reviews. And now suddenly it's the greatest movie of all time for one fucking scene and how kids react to it. So that's how we judge movies, how kids react to it. Just tell your kids, look, when you hear this, react like this. I want to send this video to grandma and post it on YouTube. And you can have that reaction. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Meanwhile, the whole movie is friggin' Han Solo and Princess Leia playing footsie in the fucking Millennium Falcon as they're being chased down. Where is the Guildmaster? How come these places don't have Guildmasters?
I'm listening.
What's new with you?
Do I have to wait for you people? Wake the hell up and get back here. But, the internet will internet and make shit up because of personal fucking wannabe nerd beliefs. And I understand if you watched anime your whole life or whatever, I can understand why you think everything is just world building or whatever, because so much of what anime does. Are you the Guildmaster?
Nasi, your humble servant and humble servant of the Nine.
Oh, okay.
I offer training in the martial arts of hand-to-hand fighting.
What's my money?
I'm willing to teach.
It's only 17?
Willing to.
That looks like 300 to me. Oh, that's all she has. Okay.
Good day.
How are you?
Where is the damn Guildmaster?
Apparently,
There are only two of you here. Why is it everywhere I go there's no Guildmaster? I need work. Because anime does a lot of that world building and everything, and you'll have at least 2 or 3 episodes where it's explaining the like governmental system and everything that's put together in the background. It's I get it, but anime still has a story to tell. All that is superfluous. Lord of the Rings had a story to tell. All the other stuff is superfluous. It's not the basis of the story. And it's not necessary. You don't have to have your world built could be outside your house. It doesn't mean anything. There's a story that has to be told. Where the dude's got a bedroom. What is going on here? Fine, I'll steal your gold. All right, you happy? Nobody comes in. Nobody comes in. Nobody. There's nobody here. Nobody. No guildmat. Nothing. 0. Maybe we should start hiring people. What do you think? Get a little bit of the old resume in there and everything and check out some applications. No? Not happening?
Greetings to you.
That
It's just
joking
3 of
cat
you.
Seems dangerous to me.
It's
He's
just
very skilled. I
her.
think she's
Well,
reckless.
type 1.
I'm sure could I...
Wait, no, that's the...
Hi there.
How goes it?
I've been better.
I'm sorry. Bye.
Take care.
Now, who are you?
Hans Blacknail, Castle Smith. It's a comfortable post. Gives me plenty of time to offer services to the public. Good day.
Guys, you're not making this easy, man. There isn't a cubby hole or something that the guild... Where is the guild? Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. You want to be like that? You want to mess with me? You want to fuck with me? Fine, that's how we're going to do it? I'm leaving then. Like Tiki would say in Fire Emblem Warriors, I'm leaving. So yeah, so when I keep trying to explain to people that the episodes 1, 2, and 3 were far superior than the originals, they like their eyes cross. I'm like, well, that's because you're a moron. You don't. I don't want to say that. My cousin doesn't. Well, you know, like the thing about it is, my cousin, he just has that nostalgia shit, and he says I love everything Star Wars. So he even doesn't mind this stupid ass Disney fan service shit. The question I always ask when it comes to Star Wars is, did George Lucas write it? Then it's not Star Wars. Sorry to tell you. Oh, I went to the castle. I didn't want to do that. You can't, like, it would be, if anybody tried to write, I keep saying this, you put that with Lord of the Rings. If anyone tried to write a bunch of Lord of the Rings, like, books or movies or shit that J.R. Tolkien didn't sign off on, people would have a fucking conniption fit. So explain to me why you can make any Star Wars comics, video game stories, TV series, whatever you want that George Lucas did not sign off on, and it's okay. And somebody said, well, he sold his children because he called Star Wars his children. He sold his children, yeah, under the pretense that they were going to use his work and, like, he didn't want to direct anymore. Then they lied, said he didn't have any work for them, and then decided to make their own thing. And just on one aspect of what he created for episode 7, 8, 9 that I heard, I went, that would have been a million times better. That would have been a million times better. And I'm sure he didn't sign off on The Mandalorian and all this other dumb shit that they created. Solo movie. Rogue One. Like, I'm sure they didn't do any. He didn't sign off on any of that. He sold them with the notes and a little bit of the script in the pretense that they were going to create his 3 movies. All right, we're going to go here then. This dude's got to be somewhere. That's what he sold them to. Because he was tired of, he was getting remarried or whatever, getting divorced, whatever the hell it was. He was tired of the ridicule, and he wanted somebody else to take, and he figured, well, Disney, which was pretty apropos because of the fact that originally he thought Disney was going to buy Star Wars for kids anyway. Like when he released the first movie, which to be fair wasn't what he wanted per se. He thought that Disney would pick it up just because, like, it was for children. Oh, the other mud crabs are out in full force, my god. I like that one clunk, you're dead. It's just awesome. Let me see if I can create anything. I made 3 new potion. Alrighty. Let me just, I'll be back in 1 sec.